Everyone, good day. My name is LG Comdanti. Our title is Romeo and Juliette. So, who is author? William Shakespeare. So, what is genre? Genre is tragedy. So, what is year of publication? Year of publication is 1597 by William Shakespeare. It appeared in a printed vision could the first quarto in 1519. What is a brief overview? It's a tragic story about love, family conflict, and consequence of heartbreak. Theme of purpose. The play purpose is to show how love can be destroyed by hatred and conflict, and how these conflicts can cause tragic outcomes. Concise summary. A tragic love story where two young lovers die because of their family's hatred. So what is the main of storyline? The main storyline followers are forbidden love that leads to tragedy with the key turning points involving secret marriage, daily fights, banishment, and feel misunderstanding. Avoid major spoilers means give a summary but do not reveal the biggest plot twist of the ending. So, let's talk about protagonists. Protagonists are passionate young lovers whose love, courage, and determination grew throughout the play, even while facing serious obstacles. So, let's talk about antagonists. It's the family feud and societal pressure with Tybalt as a personal enemy, all of which block the protagonist from achieving their goal of being together. Setting time period. The play takes place in Verona, Italy during the late 1500s, highlighting social roles and family rivalries that shape the story. So, where is place? The main place of the story is Verona, with scenes in home street and private spaces that show the conflict between the Montagu family and Capulet family. Mood atmosphere. The atmosphere shifts from romantic and joyful to tense, tragic and sorrowful, reflecting the ups and downs of love, conflict, and fate. Exposition sets up the feuding families, the city of Verona, and the young lovers. Rising action includes secret love, marriage, duels, and family pressures, all of which build suspense and move the story toward the tragic climax. Climax. The climax is the pivotal moment of maximum tension that leads to the inevitable tragedy, making the turning point toward the play's resolution. Falling action shows the aftermath of the protagonist's strategic choices, highlighting the devastating impact of the family feud and misunderstanding. Resolution resolve conflict between the families, bringing peace, but its tragic ending because it's the comes and cost of Romeo and Juliet life. Character versus self. In the play show how Romeo and Juliet wrestle with their emotion and choices, and this internal struggle directly contribute to the unfolding tragedy. Character versus character. In the play drives most the external conflict, showing family rivalry, duels, and clashes, and loyalty escalate the tragedy. Character versus society. Shows by how Romeo Juliet's love clashes and with family tradition, social expectation, and roles, increasing the tension of tragedy in the story. Character versus nature. In the play represent in the inevitable force of the fate and death that prevent Romeo and Juliet from being together, adding to tragedy. Character versus fate, supernatural conflict, shows the how Romeo and Juliet struggle against destiny itself, impassing that their tragic and inevitable despite their action. Importance of symbols. Symbols like poison, swords, balcony, light, darkness, stars, and flowers help convey pleased themes of love, fate, conflict, and tragedy. Style and tone. Writing style blends poetry and prose, rich imagery and symbolism, while tone shifts between romance, tension, humor, tragedy, reflecting the emotional journey of the characters. Narrative is perspective combination of chorus, omniscient of the rake, the character dialogue with soliloquies, giving the insight individual throughout, allowing the audience to understand both the plot and inner emotions. Pacing of the story. Pacing shifts throughout the play, fast in the beginning and the climax, moderate in the rising action, slower in the resolution, creating a rhythm that balances romance, tension, and tragedy. And weaknesses. Strengths lie in the emotional, deep, rich language and timeless themes, while its weaknesses are mostly related to character impulsiveness and reliance on pit.